Introducing the men's only Ford Explorer. With no windshield wipers, no heater, no turn signals. Wait, no rear view mirror? No GPS? Are you kidding? It's missing all the parts created by women.
Shut your stupid.
What it look like TV, we are back. And on this one, we're going to get into what I call the dumbest Ford advertisement for Women's Day in the history of advertisements. This one right here, you're trying so hard to empower a woman that you just fell totally flat on your face. And if you ask me, you disrespected them. You didn't do them any justice. Let's get into the commercial. Then we're going to come back and we're going to chop this thing up piece by piece. Let's see how they choose to empower y'all. Let's go.
For the first time ever, we've completely reimagined the automobile. Introducing the men's only Ford Explorer. With no windshield wipers,
It's only for
no
men.
heater, no turn signals. Wait, no rear view mirror? No GPS? Are you kidding? It's missing all the parts created by women. Wow, whose great idea was that?
But it's still a car, right? It's still a car, right? Let's just keep going.
This Women's History Month, Ford salutes the visionary automotive work by women past, present, and future.
That was it. That was it. Am I the only person that don't feel like that was just unnecessary? If they didn't have those parts, even though let's live in I'm not going to knock anybody's invention or what they brought to the table. But every one of those things that were brought to the table were brought to enhance something that was already in existence and to make it easier to operate. And I would probably say those advancements made the vehicle easier for women to operate. The automobile, excuse me. Like I said, I don't want to knock them. And this is why ads like this, I feel it dangerous, because it puts you in a position where you got to call a spade a spade. And sometimes by calling a spade, you're just going to look like a hater. But it's kind of unfair to think that every one of those inventions that were named wouldn't somehow automatically become a common piece of a vehicle with the way everything is in a vehicle nowadays. And I could drive my car, and I done had a car where I had to drive and be my own windshield wiper. And I could figure it out. I have long arms and I can drive. Most women, it's going to be really difficult for them to drive without the windshield wipers. That was the major one that to me just really caught me off guard, the windshield wipers. But to me, the most disrespectful part of the whole commercial was how it disrespected women. Because it was a perfect opportunity. I never knew that a woman invented the windshield wiper. I never knew that a woman invented the blinker. I never knew that. I can't say about inventing the GPS. I would have to look into that. But I never knew about the rear view mirror. And it was an opportunity in this commercial for you to name each one of those ladies. Give us a date. Give us some more information about them and their legacy. Actually educate us during Women's Month. But instead of trying to educate us during Women's Month, you took the time to throw an unnecessary jab. And that's the part that's really frustrating to me about it. Because it's all about dunking on the other side. It's all about this competition with men instead of celebrating being women and celebrating women. It's a stupid commercial, just the whole thing, because without those inventions, there would still be cars. Cars would still be here. Now, men would be total assholes if this was their commercial for Women's Day. I mean, for Men's Month, they had a commercial that was labeled Women's Day, and this was the commercial right here. This was the commercial. Yeah, because women haven't created a car for themselves or the mass public yet. Would that be fair? No, that would be an unnecessary jab. It would be an unnecessary jab. But right now in common society, y'all are masking selling women division toward men as empowerment. If you wanted to empower them, instead of showing their faces at the end of the commercial real fast, a quick montage of faces, you would have told us at least about one of them. You would have gave one of those faces in the montage, you would have gave one of them a name and told their story. But nah, let's use the money to dump. Let's use it to dump. And you're selling women false hopes and dreams. Because if my car didn't have blinkers, didn't have the blinkers, if it didn't have a rear view mirror, if it didn't have windshield wiper blades, and it didn't have GPS, I still got a damn car and I'm okay. I'm okay. But this is what it looked like TV. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it in the comment section. Do y'all think they used this time good? Did y'all learn anything in this commercial? I learned this a whole bunch of stuff about the auto industry that involves women that I don't know, but I didn't actually learn any information about any women in this video. Did you guys learn anything? Tell me about it in your comment section. I hope that people was able to put their feelings aside and actually give me an honest listen, because this isn't about putting women down or not wanting women to highlight their accomplishments, but it shouldn't be at the expense of men. The same way when men want to talk about their compliments, it shouldn't be at the expense of women. And I'm gonna reiterate, the frustrating part is they had a chance to educate us. What's the name of the woman that invented the windshield wipers, y'all? I'm intrigued. What's her name? Does anybody know? What's the name of the lady that invented the turn signals, y'all? I'm intrigued. Does anybody know? Was her face even one of the faces in the montage? Does anybody know? That's why I'm frustrated. So before you hit me in the comments section, watch this video all the way through. If not, you're gonna look a little stupid in the comments section. But like I said, tell me about it, how y'all feel. I appreciate everybody being here. If you made it to this point, you are my MVP.
It was a stone groove, my man.
And I'm out of here.